jungle top matchup will look like here. Dardoch on an aggressive champion, Flame on an aggressive champion. We know Flame pulls a ton of resources from any team he plays on. He's a very capable character and will start trading jungles vertically.
Yeah, I think that completely equalizes the information game, because even if they're able to kill the ward, this is a little dangerous.
Very dangerous. In fact, Cody-san and Ole are going to try and get some harass down. Arrow does take a decent amount of damage, but Inori's going to book it. Oh, blocked in. Arrow actually taking damage. Ignite is down. That's aggressive, and Cody-san's been exhausted. Ole still trying to chase it down. The heel's been burnt, and that's going to be enough to keep him alive.
Now, but he doesn't know that for sure yet.
And now Inori knows where he is because of the Tremor Sense. Dardoch's just going to force down bottom lane instead. Adrian flayed back, forced to flash. Great bubble. Might save him, but Dardoch wants it. He flashes in, gets a slow, and then first blood for Dardoch. Now Arrow getting chased down. Cody-san flash autos for a slow, and that forces Arrow's flash.
Yeah, and gonna analyze that in a bit, but Pobelter's in trouble.
Yeah, Pobelter flash on Burrow. There's some Miasma on top of him. Damage is in. Good flash up, but Ryu straight in there. Wants to go for the dive and does take it down. Ryu with the counter kill. But if Flame's isolated, he's probably pretty happy. He was always known for his strong 1v1 ability, and Zig's just gonna take it here. Inori gonna try and do something in return, but 1v2.
Jungler's collapse.
Gonna be 2v2. Dardoch does find Zig there. Now they're gonna kick him, gets him away, looks to chase him down. Slow's gonna land through his Flame's taking a bit of damage, but Dardoch does take down Zig. Now Inori 1v2 trying to challenge him, does take down Flame, but Dardoch claims another.
Yeah, and this is a very aggressive move by Inori and Ryu. But they're mainly just going for that first turret. It's a late roam down. They're able to take the advantage that Ryu had in the mid lane and just kind of pressure off this turret. If they can get the first turret, it would be a good injection.
Oh, Ole wants to get the flash box there. The wave is in, and Ole could get dove. Chain of Corruption snares up to a Zig, dives in to finish it off. Ryu takes down the first. Flame is down here as well. Zig gonna get himself caught on the other side. It's Pobelter and Inori gonna start dueling. Inori taking damage. Pobelter almost snipes him, and now Dardoch looking to make the play. Arrow snipes Pobelter there to complete it all, and Arrow is gonna live through Dardoch. Flash kick was nice, but
here we go.
Disengage. Arrow in trouble again. There's a hook after the play, and Dardoch make that 4 kills. This on his own. Ole will assist, but not really needed as he's...
You're worried about Ryu's Cassiopeia and the strong front line that Phoenix 1 is going to be able to...
Under fire, Inori gonna knock him up, and there's actually the ulti down from Pobelter defensively. Ryu gonna chase in. Miasma attacks him on the other end. That's a wonderful play from Ryu.
Yeah, was there, but he ends up burning both and still dying, and that's really what makes it go from bad to worse.
Oh, Dardoch!
Oh, he's so good at that.
Playing with his food. Ole under fire, gonna play Arrow back. There's the box to defend, but it's 1v4 right now. Ryu takes a shock blast as Ole is gonna get knocked up by the bubble. There's a kill for Arrow as Dardoch.
Arrows are gonna be doing half of Ole's health for a lot of it, but another hook onto Inori.
Inori caught again. Bubble not gonna save him.
That's the pick.
Additional outplay potential is kind of there. Dardoch gonna tag him. He wants in. Just trying to bait out the ulti again, but Ryu doesn't fall for it.
Yeah,
oh, Dardoch, though, still in trouble, takes the lantern out to safety, but Pobelter now under assault from Ryu. This Cassiopeia burning through everyone. In fact, Ryu might just go in for it. Oh! Adrian gets a kill with the bounce.
Oh, the kill secure heal.
Get it and start to keep that scaling up for themselves. Yes, Immortals are still strong right now, and they'll have some elements on their comp that will be, and Immortals are setting up for yet another pick.
Yeah, and the Cloud Drake will only help him with this one.
Oh, Ryu dodges another arrow. Dardoch dodges another Cassio ulti, and now they're looking for the play. Cody-san, he's dead. Ryu takes him out. Kick from Dardoch a little late, and now Adrian getting assaulted by Pobelter. Ultimate committed by Victor, if they even need it. Looks like the rest of the team will take it without his help. Baron buff is about to wear off though, so P1 did.
Maybe they'd want to steal. And here's the thing, as long as Pobelter can keep himself healthy and avoid picks.
Ooh, Inori's here as well. Redemption looking to try and finish it up. Adrian! Snipes.
Do anything after the pick on the Zig. They're going for more to Cody though.
Chasing Cody-san. There's the combo with the Shen. And Cody-san just going to have to take the lantern out to safety. Does do it as Ryu. Flashes in, takes him out with the ulti as Cody-san will fall. Now Zig still chasing in. A big frontliner's Flame. Does knock one back with a buff, but even he gets caught by the bubble on the other end. A double kill for Ryu. Can certainly see him. Dardoch trying to stay hidden for as long as possible. Zig's going to go find him though. And Arrow's also ready for a potential snipe tidal wave. A little off there from Adrian.
The thresh steal?
Maybe Ole's the only hope, but Dardoch's actually getting 1v1 by Zig. Takes the lantern out to safety, so it's going to be okay in the big game. And now Dardoch looking for another arrow. You cannot get yourself caught. Dardoch going to try and chase it down, but he flashes it over the blue bar. Flameo getting in there, and Pobelter dishing out that damage. Adrian is going to fall. Immortals get themselves a second. Now Inori getting chased down as well as Pobelter slows him down with the Rylai's. Ole lining it up again. Hook is not going to let go. He bent that around the minion, and Zig goes down. Immortals, exactly what they needed.
Someone's going to last 20 minutes. Now they might break the inhibitor.
Baron buff looking kind of useless. Chain of Corruption locks down a couple, but they're just going to keep going forward. Inhibitor under siege is going to fall here. Arrows trying to poke them away, but The mid inhib goes.
That's just Jace at this point in the game. Here comes Redemption. They're going for the turret rush.
Yeah, Dardoch's in there, but he's actually going to go for it.
Oh, Dardoch, what are you doing?
That's a little too much. I think he's bitten off a little too much there as Inori gets himself played back into the box. They will turn it around as Ole gets himself a kill. Chain of Corruption does hit Dardoch, and they're going to continue to try and fight it out. Ole look for the flash hook, doesn't get it.
The split push is starting to work heavily.
Well, they're going straight for Baron, but P1 might cut.
Oh,
absolutely massive ulti finds two with a stun. Ole getting low. Pobelta's trapped in the miasma. Arrow takes him down. There's a double for him, and Ryu just turns it back again.
Massive play by Ryu, completely turning
down the Baron and get back to save their base. Ryu and Arrow, they'll take that down, but now Inori's going to join in onto Flame, and Flame, have you gone too far this time? He's going to try and knock him away. Zig going to miss himself a flash on, but Flame's going to go down here. Just needs a little bit more. USS is not enough. Inori takes him down.
Suspect right here with so many yellow trinkets still this late into the game and not very much sweep or scry.
On the way around.
He's trying to go for it, but Baron Elder Drake right now for Phoenix One is so incredibly powerful.
Ryu is getting poked down, but the healing's kind of there for P1. They're going to take this mid inhibitor. They might rejoin Zig in that bottom half, although they've got a
ridiculously good pick.
Yeah, looks like a good position for P1. Dardoch again finds Ryu. Look for the pick, but the Seraphs is there. Flame diving in on the backline to try and go for it, but P1 just too strong. The front line holds, and P1 break another inhib.
And that is exactly what Phoenix One did, and they nearly get the ridiculous spot as tanky as he can get. So here we go.
Dardoch. Caught between a lot of people.
Flame.
Inori gets a knock up on the Flame. There's a tidal wave into follow, but Inori goes down. GA pop, Chain of Corruption though. Blocks down a couple on the other end. Zig still taking damage as Inori has to get himself out. Pobelta doesn't quite have enough. But Ryu looks for the play. Ole flashes out of it though.
Flame actually wants to stop the Baron.
Dardoch looking to go in. He's trying to steal it. No, doesn't get it. Baron goes to P1. Now Dardoch is going to fall down. GA's going to pop, so Dardoch lives for a little while longer, but Flame's going to try and get in there. Pobelta with a big ulti might turn around, but Ryu shuts one down, and he's still cutting back into the Baron pit. Immortals have to be careful. Flame flashes out of the way as Zig gets hooked again by Ole. Baron, Phoenix One, and in Immortals, I think want to hold here if they can. Arrow lands in onto Zig. Hook again from Ole. Comboed in, but Ryu trapped out by Pobelta. And him goes down with Pobelta. Looks to make the play. Takes down Ryu and Immortals. Gonna turn it all around again.
2 cycles of Q auto attack by an endgame victor eliminates Ryu, and now Immortals trying to go mid with this one. I don't know about this because it's a 3 elemental Drake. They could just chase from the back, but they're choosing to recall, so it is going to be an inhibitor and maybe not even a fight.
Yeah, Inori actually trying to cut some people off. Arrow lands, hits Zig. Tidal Wave going to disengage, but Zig might get blown up here despite attacking his Ryu again with a big play. Deletes Cody's son. Flame goes down as well. This Cassio, just too good. Arrow going to keep poking him down. Ryu looking to take yet another life. Ole caught. That's the flash he lost earlier. Woo. His GA is going to go down, and P1, 2 kills already. Looking to make it 3 as Ole falls as well. He's going to shield himself up, but Arrow now unstoppable. And P1 going to try and close it out.
Yeah, some really...
Here's the assault from P1. Tidal Wave doesn't quite clip Pobelta, but P1 are going to push it in. Can they save it? As Inori locked him down. Ryu again combos one in. Dardoch gets out from under another Cassio ultimate, but that's going to be it. Torrents will fall down, and Phoenix One win the longest game of 2017 spring.
104,000 goals.